It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Colts and the Packers, and it's all up next.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Welcome to Week 2, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here with you. Really happy you could join us in a game that's already an early must-win for both of these teams, Brock. They were each losers back in Week 1.
It's only 2 weeks, Kate, of a 17-game season, and people I know out there going, come on, a must-win right now. But the percentage of teams all-time who make the playoffs after an 0-2 start, it's right around 10%, so you are spot on once again. Not impossible to do, but your season outlook's a whole lot better if you're...
Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick, who unfortunately had that rookie season cut short at just 4 games. Good to have him back from Florida, Anthony Richardson.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthier during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who were hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they could jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a playoff push.
3rd and long, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
Hey, it's very easy for me to use all these psychological cliches, Kate, right? Got to flush it. You got to play one play at a time. You got to flush last week's 5-interception performance, but the reality is you got to be in the moment. You can't even be thinking about last week. You got to think about every play, guard that ball with everything you got, and most importantly, help your team find a W.
We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Play fake. It's Love. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Love out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Love from the gun. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down, he keeps it left on the option. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Hauled in by Downs. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Takes off right out of the read option. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Packers taking the field now, their second series of the game coming up. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down, Jacobs. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Third and just 2 to go.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Love has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Running on first here with Jacobs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Takes the handoff, now Love. This finds Dobbs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Jacobs will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Packers break the tie here in the first. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
On now is McManus to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 32. He's got Pierce. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll only need a few inches here on 3rd down. Trying to get it with the option here. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I think some of us watching that in real time might not have been sure. He sure was. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first, and he popped right away, signaling that he had it.
They're trying an option play left side on 1st down. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing now, Richardson. incomplete left side.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Play action with Richardson. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be second down. They'll throw again. Richardson finds his man over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. And the Packers at a 50-B out there for this third down play. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Hits him on the out route. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down from the red zone. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Option give to Taylor. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
4th down's going to bring out Matt Gay and the Colts field goal unit for the first time. From 37 yards in the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Play made by E.J. Speed. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun now for Love. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Short side option here. He's running left. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Play made by E.J. Speed. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Love out of the shotgun. Finds his man. It's Crab. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Love now. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down throw here from Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Richardson now. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. It is caught left side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 17. Pittman's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. He'll throw it yet again. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Richardson back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's into the end zone. No time left, and they take the lead right as halftime arrives. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
We've reached halftime. The Colts on the road and enjoying a nice little lead here. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was the visiting Bills who were able to come away with the victory on the road. Josh Allen, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's the Packer offense headed out to start the 3rd quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They stick with Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Able to get it to Reed. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
When he can't evade the coverage team for much, they stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. They give to Taylor, right side. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 29, he's going to try to drop it in deep. He's got it deep downfield. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game.
Packers 14.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting? There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I really don't mind that call on 3rd down. Screen or a draw, something of that nature. But here's the deal. It's boom or bust. Either you're going to influence that defense with the screen, or they're going to do what they did right there. They're going to swallow it up and force the punt.
The Packers send out their punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Colts will take over. The Colts headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Brought down by Quay Walker. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's on the move. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Brought in along the sideline. No gain on the play, but an impressive catch all the same. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Taylor. And he gets this forward to the 19. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down. To throw, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing now, Richardson. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts make it a 16-point ball game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Gay with the point after. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead.
31, Packers 14.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Jacobs running behind center. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Going run again with Jacobs. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. It's 3rd and 8, need to get a chunk here. Love out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Play action with Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Taylor now up the middle. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Richardson. This one finds Taylor. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. They're set up at the 35 now. Taylor trying the left side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Rush coming for Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. This is reeled in by Pittman. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a handoff for Taylor. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. They go again with Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all.
And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown, his 3rd of the game on the ground. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. On the move, headed right.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd and 8. He's on the move. He calls his own number again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36. Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Love. And he's brought down for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Colts ready to take the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. Pickup of 6, and now they've got 3rd and 7. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. This one misses the tight end. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. The Colts ready for the punt. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Packers will take over possession. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Love. Taken in by Dobbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Love now to throw. Cut out left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
False start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Love to throw again. Connects on the crosser. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Packers.
That's another Packers first down.
To the air with Love. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second and 7 at the Colts 35-yard line.
Love looking to pass. Caught quickly on the slant. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They're now set for 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 24. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. Running in the red zone. And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Cut by Jacobs. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Now 3rd and goal.
Love out of the shotgun. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
They'll try it on the ground. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Defense did their homework on that one. They were keyed in from the start. They knew exactly who the offense was going to lean on to try to go for 2 there.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. Man, this one is gonna sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those home victories. Instead, you end up taking a bitter pill today in front of your own fans.
Well, as one coach famously said, we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. That's all these guys could do after giving one up at home. Just look ahead to the next game. Focus on prepping for the next opponent and working your tail off, and make up for losing in front of the home crowd by giving your fans something to cheer about the next time out.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Green Bay.